Hi, I'm Matt from HockeyReviews.ca. Today, we'll be looking at the Warrior Alpha QX glove compared to the Alpha QX Pro glove and the differences between the two. Now, just for a sizing comparison, if you think one is bigger than the other, the Alpha QX right here on my left is a 15, while the Pro is a 14. So they will look different sizes, and that's the reason for it. So this comparison will start off with just going over the details of the gloves itself and not the materials. We'll look at that at the end of the video. But just on the outside, the first thing you will probably notice is that the Alpha QX glove has a 3-piece segmented middle finger, while the Pro has a 2-piece segmented middle finger. Now that extra segment just makes it slightly more mobile in that middle finger. That doesn't say that the Pro is not mobile. It's still an extremely broken in out of the box glove. It just gives that little bit extra feel there. Now the next thing you will notice is on the backhands, they have this detailing on the QX, which is an actual 3D material. Feels like it's almost a plastic over top. While on the Pro, it is like a screen print design on the top. So again, there's another difference with that. The Alpha QX says it has phantom foams. The Pro does not, but on their website, it does say the Pro uses phantom foams as well, just isn't labeled on the front of the glove. The next thing we'll look at is the branding, whereas the QX has this interesting window-like feature, as you can see there, and the Pro has this more discreet looking text right there. It's like a plasticky material as well, kind of like the material back here, and it's a bit of 3D texture to it, as you can see. So for the palm materials, they're both very soft, but on the QX we have the Pro Palm Plus, which Warrior calls a Pro Palm Plus. It is digital base with a black Clarino overlay with this interesting hexagonal texturing on it. Now, hopefully you can see that it does go downward, so it's like it feels like it's slightly below that main material there. The thumb is the same black. Sorry, it's hard to show on camera. Black Clarino with the overlay, and on you look on the inside, you can see how the digital material is on for the inside of your palm right here. It is extremely soft, and there's a closer look at the digital material itself. Now, the other thing that this palm has, this glove has compared to the Alpha Pro, is that the gussets are stretch spandex, so it allows for a little bit easier breathability and will open up the fingers a bit, so a little bit looser in that sense because it does stretch like that. Now, I'm a pretty big fan of that. So this palm is very similar to the palm in the Warrior, so the QRL Pro. Very soft. The longevity of it has been great. Still feels soft to this day, and yeah, just fantastic. So next we'll go on to the QX Pro, which is the Warrior's Pro Palm. It's an ivory Clarino base, and that's basically it with overlays there you can see on the inside. So it's the same material throughout, has a thumb overlay as well. Now it also is very soft. The difference in like the blackness here, just because a friend used black tape and it rubbed off. The difference here is also with the gussets, where this one isn't a stretch spandex and it doesn't breathe quite as well and it doesn't really flex. So the fingers on this could be technically tighter because they won't move with your hand. So there you can see the differences side by side. Now it's all personal preference which one you prefer. I've only used them once each, so I can't really say if one I prefer more than the other yet, but they're both extremely comfortable. They both feel broken in out of the box, and they're both very, very soft. So next we'll look at the liner and the cuffs, and they're the same. You can pull both out, and they're both the same. The cuffs themselves are also the same. They're the hybrid flex cuff, which means there's the normal cuff with a bit of spandex on the inside, as you can see there. And the idea is that it lets the cuff flex without the rest of the glove. And again, it's the same on the Pro. right there. Now, next we'll look at materials themselves, because that is a big difference of these two gloves. So we'll look at the QX first. So the main material used on this glove is the Dynasty mesh, and that's the cuff right here, the cuff right here, this material right here, the bottom material right here, which is also the top on most rolls. The fingers are all Dynasty mesh. The thumb is Dynasty mesh. That's Dynasty mesh. As you can see, there's a lot of it. So that's all Dynasty mesh. The next material we have is called 3D PU, which is the material seen here. So it has that 3D texture design. It's like a fake leather material. And you can see it right here as well. Now, also, you can see it on the backhand right there. And that makes up the most of this glove. But there's one other material, which is right here, which is the Tough Tech 2.0. And that's just the new material Warrior is using instead of the standard Tough Tech. It's just an updated version. And so that's right there as well. And that's the majority of the glove. And actually that's about all the glove right there. And now we'll compare it to the Pro, the QX Pro, which has Dynasty mesh on the cuff, Tough Tech 2.0 on the top cuff. Around here, all this material is Tough Tech 2.0, Tough Tech 2.0. This is PU. So that's like the leather material that kind of feels like on goalie pads and stuff like that. Now, Tough Tech 2.0, Tough Tech 2.0. We have Dynasty mesh, and this backhand detailing here is covert mesh. Again, Tough Tech 2.0, and I believe that is Tough Tech 2.0 there as well, and that is all of the glove. Now, if you want to see a difference between the new Tough Tech and the old Tough Tech, we'll look right here, where this is a QRL Pro. So that is Tough Tech right there, and on the QX, that's Tough Tech 2.0. So you can see it's a bit of a different material. The 2.0 is seems a little rougher. This one's a little smoother and possibly a bit softer. But that's about it. But that is about it for the differences between the QX and the QX Pro gloves. They're both fantastic gloves that feel broken in out of the box and feel great on the ice. Basically, you're going to be looking at what type of palm do you want. Do you want the digital palm, which to me feels a bit softer with the stretch gussets, or do you want the Pro style Nash palm with the fixed gussets, which can make that a little bit tighter? Both have flex thumbs, so that's the same. The other small differences is the branding. Again, the 3-piece middle finger versus 2, and the colorways, because there is a couple more colorways for the Pro, like this Montreal style, that are not available on the QX. So that's it for this video and this little portion of just the differences between the two. Which one do I prefer? I like them both. I just have to wear them more and more and more. I love the colors of this. I think it looks fantastic. But like the middle finger is a nice feature here, and I think the palms are just a little bit softer on this one. But my full review of these will be coming in the future. Hopefully this video was helpful. Again, I hate to do this, but like the video on YouTube. Please subscribe to me on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. The links will be shown at the end of this and as well in the description. And just helps me getting more stuff like this so I can talk about it and do reviews on. But anyways, thank you very much for watching, and take it easy.